Figured I'd bring you in on this 2015 Chevy Impala. It says L.A.S. on the rear for a AC quits on them. No codes in the system, but one thing does stand out is ambient air temp sensor. That's the sensor usually behind the bumper that actually tells how cold it is outside, and that if it thinks it's below a certain temperature outside, it'll just pull outside air in. I've already got into this. I just thought I'd make a little quickie. Engine coolant temp can shut you off. The evaporative temperature sensor is looking good. Windshield temperature, AC pressure without hooking up gauges. We got 125 static, and it's probably 85-90 degrees and humid. So one of our dilemmas is sensor is supposed to be right up behind here, and this is a rebuilt wreck, and that's been butchered to hell and back. So I might get up on the lift and take this belly cover off and see if I can find the harness that runs to the sensor so I can do my job, make sure we got 5 volts going to it. As long as that sensor is reading 25 below, the AC is never going to kick on. No compressor clutch operation. Not going to come on like that. Sensor's not hard to come by, but finding it on this car is. I'll let you see the finished results afterwards. We do we go to another data pin, and we do not have command, if I can get to it without covering you up, AC permissions. Compressor clutch inhibited reason, AC not requested, AC compressor clutch status disengaged, AC side pressure sensor, compressor refrigerant solenoid is at 0%, no duty cycle, it says no AC request. So body control module, engine control module, all of them talking to each other, and the control head is a module within itself. It's not letting it come on because of the ambient air temperature. It thinks it's 25 degrees outside. So now we got to find it. Okay, we got this all pulled down. I found the little culprit zip tied up into there. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. I'll put my fingers on it for you. Eureka bitch. This right here is our ambient air temp sensor. I want my light. Let's rip the zip tie they got. And that is what we're looking for. I ain't gonna be able to hold this one-handed and check for 5 volts. I will check that, but if it didn't have its voltage, it would probably read in 40 below. So at least we got her found. I'll bring you back in on it after we get it replaced, if it's got its voltage to it. Making my way back to the shop here. I had to go around the parkway to get things start moving. If I don't watch the road, there won't be nothing left of this car. Yeah, that's getting better. Factor that into your diagnostics work. When you stop, she wants to stop rolling. So I'm going to have to run on up the street and back to get her up to 70 or 80, and that way I can turn the AC on. Okay, we got our sensor in. Ambient air temp was reading, what was it, 25 negative. Plugged in the new one, went to 40 below. No service information in there telling you to do anything particular. Have to take it about 2 rounds around the parkway to engage it. So it's for it to start climbing back up to normal temp and pick it up. It's not instantaneous plug and play. I'd done one of these 15 years ago and forgot, and I figured the newer models would be different, but they are not. You still got to do the extra test drive. But this one's done. And we got some nice chilly cold air coming out of the vents.